All right, fuck it. Hi everyone. Hey, Miss Key. I was gonna make this a silent live, but I'm watching um kind of a friend of mine on YouTube, right? He's a comedian. His name is Monty Woodgrain, right? And Monty Woodgrain, it was beautiful, Miss Key. How was yours? Miss Key, I'm over here tripping. Miss Key, this is a messy situation I'm looking at right here, right? I got a comedian friend. His name is Monty Woodgrain, right? And he's a comedian, and you know comedians be roasting people. I mean, but Monty Woodgrain, I think he takes his roasting like, oh, that's so good, sweetie. I'm glad to hear it. You are such a hard worker on these YouTube streets. You know, you inspired me last year. You and Georgia girl, y'all inspired me last year to start making videos again. And you just you inspire me this year the same way. And I think it's like the same time frame. So it's just amazing the patterns. Like this year you inspire me. I'm looking at all of your progress and everything. And I'm like, okay, so the game ain't stopped. So let me get back in the game. Hey, the butt files. Thank you for coming in. The butt files. I really got to catch your next premiere because I wanted to. Oh, you're so welcome, honey. I'm so proud of you. I am so proud of you. And yeah, y'all, and I'm definitely going to get over to everybody's channel and the butt files. I gotta make it to you guys next premiere because I do want to come over and show you guys some love and everything. But I was going to make this a live. You do. Miss K, I'm telling you, this look, YouTube ain't Facebook by a long shot. I'm telling you, YouTube is grueling to try to get, yourself ahead in these YouTube streets, especially if you're trying to work a regular job, which I hate. Thank you, Miss Key. Yes, drop you guys' links. I appreciate you. Yeah, and it's just very hard. Try. Yes, oh, drop you guys' link. Let me turn this down. But yeah, it's so hard trying to get, everything situated up here on YouTube, trying to get myself monetized and everything. But my daughter, she got a gang of subscribers, like 170, they at 170K and they doing wonderful. So she said she gonna help me and everything. I don't want her to cause she do a lot. So I don't want her to stress herself, So I'm gonna tell her to ease up. I want to go ahead and try to see if I can do it on my own for real. And I guess she could share a video or two whenever she can, right? I got you guys, I got her and everything. So I'm very excited, right? But I got a friend, his name is Monty Woodgrain, right? And I met him on YouTube in the sector they call with like the conscious community, like Umar Johnson. He's a part of the sector, meaning, trying to get black people to wake up and start, moving instead of laying back and collecting a welfare check to get up and start moving, building your businesses and sticking together and stuff like that. So that's the sector. But then there's a lot of people that have come out on Umar Johnson, right? And there's a couple comedians that be roasting Umar Johnson. So that's how I met Monty Woodgrain, right? So we connected and I really thought he was really, really funny. Then, at the same time, me and Monty kind of stopped roasting Umar because then we start I individually, not like together or nothing like that. But I started like really liking Umar because I was like, why am I roasting him? He trying. And I guess Monty saw some other people that was roasting Umar that he thought, needed roasting, right? But I said all that to say, Monty has started roasting this guy named Hassan Campbell, right? Excuse me. Hassan Campbell. Now, I watched a few of his videos. I'm not gonna lie, I watched a lot of his videos, and it was very annoying to see him roast a lady that just buried her son. Hassan Campbell told FBG Duck's mother that if he was her baby daddy, he would come and kill her because she was a bad mother, because a bunch of her kids got killed in the streets of Chicago. FBG Duck is a drill rapper. So Hassan Campbell mainly goes in on rappers and people that like go to jail a lot. He goes in on them in ways that's very shocking, right? So he met his match in comedian Monty Woodgrain, because Monty Woodgrain is so, he goes for the jugular, right? So Hassan Campbell has found himself on the business end of the Monty Woodgrain comedic storm. And that's the kindest way I can put it. So I was going to play, since I was going to do this as a silent live, but I'm sitting here laughing, right? And it might be appropriate at how this thing, look, Monty is very inappropriate. I'm not even going to lie to y'all. Monty, he goes for the jugular and he say things that's so shocking that is funny as I don't know what. I haven't posted on my community wall, but I'm gonna actually play this video. I hope he don't get mad at me, but I got to, because I love Monty. Monty know I love him, but I gotta play this because it's funny as heck, right? And I gotta ask y'all in a poll later on, do y'all think this is inappropriate, right? Because now keep in mind, Hassan Campbell has told a woman and plenty of people, just like he recently told Gilly the Kid, he roasted Gilly the Kid, which Gilly the Kid just lost his son, right? So Hassan Campbell is always bashing somebody who lost a child. And I think that's hitting below the belt. So Monty Woodgrain has some comedic smoke for Hassan Campbell that is, I don't know nobody as funny as this. I've not seen them. Right? Tay funny, but I don't think Tay is Monty Woodgrain funny. So I'm gonna play a little bit of this video, y'all. And please forgive me if this gets too shocking, but it's very shocking, the stuff that he says about Hassan Campbell. Now keep in mind, Hassan Campbell was allegedly molested by Africa Bambaataa, right? And Africa Bambaataa is the one who wrote Planet Rock, the rap song Planet Rock, right? Now, back in the days, Hassan Campbell was like a jockey for Africa Bambaataa, right? Hey, Tay Weezy, the champ is here. The champ is in the building. What's up, Tay Weezy? Thank you for coming. I'm sitting here, Tay Weezy, and I'm being a little messy right now. I'm going to play this video of it's audio of Monty Woodgrain roasting Hassan Campbell. We all know that Hassan Campbell is Hassan Campbell is I'm just going to say Tay Weezy. Hassan Campbell is the young man who roasts people that has recently lost kids, and he roasts them unapologetically. And so it's just terrible the way he roasts these people after they just lost a kid. But the way Monty Woodgrain roast Hassan Campbell, you would have think somebody died up in this joint. I mean, he roast him. I know Hassan Campbell don't even address Monty Woodgrain because he wants it to stop. But Monty will not stop. And I think Monty will stop when Hassan Campbell stops. Because he even made a reference that I'm trying to stop looking at them, but every time it pops up in my feed, you just want to roast the crap out of them. And without further ado, let y'all listen to this roast audio that is crazy. This is crazy right here. Hold on. All right. Let me start it where he start talking. Hold on.
Oh, son, so stop it. Stop playing with it.
All right, here we go.
That's a homo. Yes, if I had a son, I'm gonna be real with y'all. If I had a son and he was a sugar booty, I'd be embarrassed. But at the same time, I would always be there for my son, no matter what. No matter if he chose something. Now, this is something that you got to understand. You sitting here saying you don't like that your son is a sugar booty, you don't like it, you don't care who knows, blah, 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 blah. And then you try to do this other type of reverse psychology bullshit, talking about y'all posted pictures of somebody else's gay son, and will that person commit suicide, and y'all bullying. Shut up. You only want to be there for your own son, so stop it. Stop playing with
it. Excuse me. So Hassan Campbell has a son, and his son is gay, and supposedly Hassan Campbell has what do you call it when you stop disowned his son. So that's what he's talking about. But I'm gonna skip out on that part because that's not the good part.
The nerve to say you dislike your son's choices in the bedroom.
Okay, I'm
gay to be around famous people, but you talk about your son, and let me educate y'all on something, which he's not telling y'all. And I can really care less about his financial, but when you have a bunch of retarded children, you get a nice check from the government. Let me repeat that. When you have a bunch of retarded children, you get a nice check from the government, which means you can live in nice homes because you can afford the mortgage or the rent. Let me say it one more time. When you have children that have an issue, let me clean it up. I don't want to be disrespectful. When you have children that have an issue, no fault of theirs, no disrespect to the children, you receive nice government checks. And he has a few of them. So he's probably, him and his wife, probably receiving about $5,000 a month for them crazy checks. Not to mention, Hassan probably get a crazy check too. But he want to paint this illusion that YouTube is he's just eating so well. Not saying that he ain't eating off of YouTube, but making it seem like he is just all YouTube. Nah, nigga. Because we see how, we know YouTube is a big part of it though, but we know the retarded checks also is a big part. Because I seen you when you first came out. You were not dressing like that. You was wearing shit out of Foreman Mills, nigga. You wasn't dressing like that. You didn't have a fly car. You had that old ass beat up Audi. Stop playing.
Now that's true. Cause I watched the first video. Yes, he was wearing Foreman Mill clothes, right? But as far as the retarded kid remark, do y'all think that was going too far, or do y'all think that Hassan Campbell deserved it, or what do y'all think? Yeah. So I'm gonna play some more.
because the money that your wife was making plus the retarded checks was able for y'all to get a credit. And then when the YouTube money came, that's when you piled
Hey,
on.
Harry wins.
You think somebody's stupid like they don't know the fucking game. I know people that was in foster care that do it for a living. And they have children that have issues. Them checks be nice.
Love you, Harry wins.
Some of them you get about some of them you get over $2,000 just for one. So imagine you got 3 or 4 of them. You do the math. You do the math. So, but I can care less about your financial. But like you sit here trying to stunt on people. Like that's why I'm educating people the real of how that shit go. I was there from the beginning. I seen the humble Hassan Campbell. When my man King Erna call you a kid, they gonna kick in the butt, snatch his honor. So for you to talk greasy on your son that chose to put on panties and a bra and wanted to be a woman, you need to look in the mirror. See, a lot of people, I was one of the first ones. As a matter of fact, I was the first one to call you out.
You right, Harry wins. You right. That's what we doing now. That, you know what I'm saying? Tearing each other down and everything like that. Now I'm definitely posting this for the comedic effect. I'm really posting it for watch hours and comedic effect. The only reason I really am posting this because Hassan Campbell, he goes in on people so horribly that it makes you want to cry. And Monty Wood Green, he definitely went in on this video. Monty Wood Green is a friend of mine, so I thought I would, play the video. You know what I'm saying? Laugh a little bit because it's kind of funny. But I just wanted to know if Monty was going overboard with this, or did Hassan Campbell deserve this slow cook he just getting right now? But let's continue.
As far as that your story wasn't making sense. See, I did it when it wasn't popular. I did it when everybody thought you were a victim because I started paying attention. And I said, hold up, something ain't right here. As you would say, something just ain't right. Yeah, something wasn't right. Because you told on yourself. A lot of people didn't pay attention. I pay attention. I'm very observant. You even told the people that a dude in a wheelchair sucked your dick. So how's that molestation? The dude that was in a wheelchair was slow. And you said Bam told him. So Bam pried his mouth open and made you get erect and then push your butt cheek into the man's mouth? No. You was down with that freaky shit. You was a freaky albino frog. Let's just keep it 100. So let's tell the truth. It's okay. In today's society, it's okay. I don't agree with it, but it's okay if you're gay, bisexual, whatever you want to call it. You lay in bed and you yearn for Bambada. Bambada hit that G spot. You want us to believe all he did was give you dick sucks and die you? I beg to differ.
So I'm sorry. Oh, okay. So that's what you think, Harry? Hi, Kay. I'm sorry. I love you guys. I know. Hey, Kay. I'm hurting for views over here. I'm sorry. Oh my God. Woof. All right, I'm gonna continue. Y'all, please don't unsubscribe. Hey, my friends, my loves, please don't unsubscribe and unfriend me for this video. I'm gonna continue a little bit though. I love
y'all. Man
y'all.
was in your ass. and you liked it. As that bitch ass
I love you,
dead pedo simple to people say, you liked it. You liked it. Because you kept going back. So I'm listening to this rhetoric that you were saying on when Behind the Bar had basically posted your shit. And I'm sitting there laughing. I'm rubbing my hands together like Birdman. I said, you keep giving me content. Because remember, if y'all remember, I left Hassan alone. And then I had a couple sponsors. A couple people hit me up, gave me a couple dollars. Was like, yo, can you cook this nigga? And I was like, you know what? I'm in the mood. Especially that shit he kept saying about Gilly and them. I said, you know what? Keep sponsoring the comedy. He says sponsor the war. Sponsor the comedy.
Yes, he
I'm
is.
gonna get that nigga that work with the truth. So I don't have to lie. I don't have to fabricate any story. Everything I'm saying about this man is 1,000% truth. No lies, no slander, none of that. Because these are things he said out of his own mouth. So it's not like I'm making up something. He said out of his own mouth a dude in a wheelchair gave him a blowjob. He was autistic. Break that a bitch. God punished your balls. Because the reason why God punished your balls, you got a slow guy give you a dick suck and you came in that slow guy's mouth. And then what a coincidence, when you started having children, all of them came out autistic. God bless the kids. So was that a coincidence? Was I don't know. Y'all tell me. Since you want to talk about conspiracy so much, Hassan, let's talk about this conspiracy. How is it that you was taking advantage of a dude in a wheelchair, letting them suck your goddamn dick?
I love you guys. Please forgive me for this. Oh yeah, Harry. Yeah, I feel you. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry I'm playing this, but you know, I'm woof. Well, Monty and I are friends, and I had listened to this, and kind of anyway with Hassan. Hassan do be roasting people a lot, people that had just lost kids, right? And I think that's very inappropriate. Now, two wrongs do not make a right. It don't. It really don't, right? But this is shocking content. It's very shocking. It's very shocking. So let me see what else
Let
he
him
got to
suck your
say.
Johnson. And then, what a coincidence, your children come out on today. Ain't that a bitch? I don't know. I think God really punished your balls. He punished your sperm, nigga. Because you shouldn't have been letting that slow dude suck your dick. If you want to be gay, fine. But don't take advantage of nobody that's just ain't all the way there. That's not right. Something just ain't right. That ain't right. That ain't right for you to do that.
To be fair to Hassan Campbell, though, in that statement Monty just made, I don't think that Hassan Campbell is all the way there either. So, yeah, I don't think that he's all the way there either. As far as because you could tell Hassan is a little bit, on the special side. And that's not a bad thing or a good thing, but I just be thinking that, when I watch his videos, he is a little bit on the special side. So just to be fair to Hassan, let's see,
Wow. I mean, let's talk about it, Hassan. Why would you come in that dude's mouth?
Okay, let's skip that part.
Hold up. You sit here and despise your son, but you don't despise the man.
Hey, beautiful. Oh, man, that's a pretty picture.
You talking about people that you know.
Hi, Sarah.
But yeah, you say you for the youth.
How you doing, baby?
You talk about Gilly's son, and he shouldn't have been in the hood.
Thank you
but
for
you glorifying
coming.
and taking people's lives. How does that make sense? That's an oxymoron, Mr. Campbell, Mr. Big YouTuber. That's an oxymoron. It's like oil and water. It don't mix. Just like Bambaataa on top of you. It don't mix. You let that nigga put dick snot in between your thighs.
Okay, let me skip that part. I'm sorry.
Think I don't know about them retarded checks, nigga? I used to work in that field,
Blessings, sweetie. Thank you for coming.
I know about that shit. Some of them checks be nice.
Thank you so much.
Some of them be more than that. Depends on how fucked up the child is.
Thank you for coming.
You get more money from the government. That's
Money
I'm not being facetious. I'm being honest.
Money gonna get my channel shut down with all this.
In the mental health field. I used to be a manager of that shit. I work with people with adults and children with mental and physical disability.
He's slow cook, Hassan. So, okay, so we're going to go on to more, I would say, more appropriate topics. I'm going to share with you guys something I watched earlier with, what is his name? Boyce Watkins. And I want you guys to tell me what you think about this, right? Because Boyce, OMG, I hope I did not. Wait a minute. Boyce Watkins. Oh, gosh. I'm looking for it now, guys. Boyce Watkins. Oh, what's the lady's name? Oh, dang. Wait a minute. His channel back up, y'all. Oh, Yvette Carnell. All right, so let me tell y'all what's going on with this, right? This is what I should have started off with. So Boyce Watkins, she just ruined Boyce Watkins' career in 20 minutes. Okay, so Boyce Watkins is a financial coach, a financial analysis person, right? Oh, dang, the Dr. Boyce Watkins Black Excellence channel. Oh, so I guess he changed the name of his channel, right? And now I guess he got a different channel now. Because I guess he did lose that channel because the other one was just called Boyce Watkins, Dr. Boyce Watkins. But anyway, Boyce Watkins supposedly had scammed a lot of Black women by turning them on to a scammer. So Yvette Carnell supposedly had exposed that, right? So I'm going to let you pocket watching with O'Shea Deuce. Yeah, I'm going to let you, okay, O'Shea Deuce. I'm going to let y'all hear a little bit about what's going on with Boyce Watkins and Yvette Carnell, right? Shouts out to O'Shea Jackson for the audio, right? Fair use, right? So here we go. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna let you. Recently lose your health insurance? Commercial. This message is for you. I'm gonna let y'all listen to a little bit of this. $1.9 trillion
Boyce Watkins weighing in on Black issues in the Black community, but Yvette Carnell has some history that a lot of people in the Black community don't like. She issued out some harsh criticisms about Dr. Frances Cress Welsing that wasn't appreciated. But then she also had something to say about Minister Louis Farrakhan. Now, if you guys don't know, Dr. Boyce Watkins always praises Minister Louis Farrakhan. He even looks at him as a grandfather. They both live in Chicago. And Yvette Carnell, who really made back in August 2015, when she dropped this very controversial video about Minister Louis Farrakhan.
Black World Family, Breaking Brown Family, and I just want to say that one of the people that I rarely, if ever, criticize is Minister Louis Farrakhan. And there is a reason for that. I rarely criticize Farrakhan because he has so many adherents who are so, sort of so militantly in his corner that is really, as far as I'm concerned, mostly a losing battle because of no matter what you say, a Nation of Islam, loving person who loves Farrakhan isn't really going to change their minds. But I saw something that came across my Facebook feed earlier today, early last night, as a matter of fact, and I had to say something. I mean, I hear Farrakhan has this justice or else thing going on. I guess it is a marketing ploy to sort of sell, Million Man March Part 2. And let me just say something, Black people. I understand that one of the only things that this country, that the Western dominating forces respect is wealth and violence. That's what we are. Those are the two valuable products, wealth and violence. I get that. But let me just say, when you start telling Black people justice or else, you're really putting Black people in a lot of danger. When you think about the National Guard, the military, the militia, these oath keepers, everyone else, you think about, what are we, 13, 14% of the population? What I am saying is that this thing Farrakhan is doing, in the sense of we need 10,000 men who would rather be dead than to continue to see their babies in the streets or whatever. I'm telling.
Okay, I'm going to speak on that because there is a agenda, right, by the powers that be to kind of downsize on the people on planet Earth. So yes, there is an agenda. So I don't know if Farrakhan is a part of that agenda or not. I don't follow him enough to know that, but that's interesting.
This is some of the most potentially damaging, race war encouraging stuff I've seen in a while. And what I'm saying,
yeah, that is very toxic and dangerous to have. I mean, I mean, I'm gonna just be honest. There's a lot of young Black men out here who feel like they really don't have that much to lose. They don't care about losing their lives, And there's a lot of people that's gonna come up in the crosshairs, a lot of grieving people, a lot of collateral damage, right? So that is not very smart, in my humble opinion.
is that if you start a race war, first of all, Black people, we're gonna lose. There is no way around that. This is. Let's be honest. Even with what's happening, Black people in America are probably better off than Black people in a lot of other countries. So what I'm saying is, I'm not saying don't find a way to fight back. I'm saying if Farrakhan wants to do this stuff, if Farrakhan wants to start this race war and talk about how death is preferable, to living the way we're living and all that stuff, well, he should be the first one to bust a grape in the food fight. I mean, you have the Nation of Islam behind you, which is thousands of Black people, thousands of Black men, and you're talking about what we should be doing. You're living out in Hyde Park. Didn't we live like around the corner from Barack Obama? And you're talking about what Black people should be doing and what you expect, and 10,000 soldiers. Farrakhan, you've been around how long? You haven't done anything. You haven't done anything to kind of challenge white supremacy, and that's why you're allowed to breathe in this country. If you listen, there's a reason why.
I'm gonna just tell y'all this of what my humble opinion is of white supremacy. White supremacy only exists in the head of the visual of the person that is viewing, right? Because if you want something in this country, you can get it, right? So what's for you is for you. The trick is to have people thinking that there's a supreme race, right? I see white people all day, every day. Ain't none of them, acting like they more supreme than me, right? And even if they was, what does that have to do with me? If I know I'm supreme, if they know they supreme, Hey, black supremacy, white supremacy. I think it just should be that we're part of the supreme being, God, and leave it at that. Goodness gracious.
Every black radical who has authentically fought for black freedom in this country has been ousted. He is gone. He is no more. We have where's Assata Shakur right now? She's in Cuba in hiding. Where is Fred Hampton? Where are all the Black Panthers? If you are a serious threat to white supremacy in this country, you are not allowed to breathe freely. You are not allowed to live lavishly in Chicago, on the dollars of your Nation of Islam members.
This got so bad that Minister Farrakhan and the Nation of Islam really was taking Boyce, because this actually happened on Boyce Watkins' platform. So what people were saying is, listen, bruh, how are you going to let this lady come after the minister on your platform? You've been to the minister's house. You broke bread with him. How can you do this? And it got so bad that even the Nation of Islam had some of its people that came there to challenge what she said in that first clip.
I did. I watched both her videos. And there were some things that were concerning in the way that she framed Justice or Else, as well as the way that she framed Minister Farrakhan. First and foremost, she framed it as Minister Farrakhan inciting a race war. And I'm sorry to inform her and all the viewers, but we've been in a war for 450 years. Minister Farrakhan didn't create racial tension. Minister Farrakhan didn't cause white people to hate us. Minister Farrakhan didn't cause white people to bring us.
Do you see the language he's using? The language he's using is inciting anger, or is potentially inciting anger to the layperson that's not aware of what their game is to make uninformed black people, right, angry. People that doesn't know their own power, right, making them angry. It's just like putting keys to a brand new Mercedes in a toddler's hands. Like, you putting a lot of power in this little person's hands, and they don't know how to drive. They don't know what to do with these keys. You know what I'm saying? You inciting anger in people who don't know how to handle their anger. That's just wrong.
Here in the hulls of ships. Minister Farrakhan didn't cause white folks to bomb Tulsa, Oklahoma. Minister Farrakhan didn't cause white folks to kill us every 28 hours. And Minister Farrakhan didn't cause the current tension, which has black people dying every 8 hours. So how can you frame this as him?
He's just talking about the black people dying, right? There's a lot of white people dying too. It's not a race thing. It's a class thing. Trust and believe me, it's a middle class thing. It's a get rid of the middle class. Right? We only want really, 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 really poor people, or really, 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 really rich people. Get rid of the middle class. And that's what we don't understand as a whole. Well, I know the people on here, y'all do understand. But people as a whole really don't get it, right?
Fighting a race war. The fact of the matter is, people have been at war with us, but we just haven't been fighting back. Minister Farrakhan is simply saying that now is the time that we need to take a moment and stand up and retaliate and resist. How long can the people continue to be oppressed without doing anything or saying anything? At a certain point in time, it's enough is enough.
Now, saying anything, yeah, we could say what we want, but violence is never the answer. Trust and believe, and they know this. They know this.
So in the video, she said that, black people have it bad. There's people in other parts of the world that have it worse. I'm sorry, I reject that notion. That's like saying, just because I'm a house slave, we don't need to end slavery because the field slaves got it worse. It's not sufficient for us to say that black people in other parts of the world have it worse when black people all over the world are catching hell. And we do know that black people in America are in the belly of the beast.
So Boyce Watkins
right, baby,
trying to clean it up.
What the heck did it? Oh, they done stopped my video. Good gosh almighty.
Dr. Boyce Watkins put out this particular clip.
Anyway, long story short, I want to hop into a little bit of what me and the minister talked about. I should address the elephant in the middle of the room right away, and we did. I mean, the minute I saw him, I walked up to him. I was in his house probably about, gosh, I think we were there. I think I got there about 6 and left like 10:30. So I was there 4.5 hours, and I knew it would be a long visit. And so I went up to him when I first got there. And I was happy to see him. I didn't seem like I was happy. I was very happy because I have respect for him. I gave him a big hug. He gave me a hug and even kissed me on the cheek. Just so you know, I don't really kiss dudes on the cheek. Not that there's anything wrong with that. That's just not me. But I appreciated that affection, that show of affection. And he. He was just very warm. I mean, he just
sound like the mob to me.
And we hit. I mean, it wasn't like we beat around the bush and eventually got around to the whole Yvette Carnell thing. He went right to it. He just kind of said, we had the controversy this week, but I'm so glad that you're here. And then we talked about that. And here's what he said.
See, when somebody say he kind of said, you can tell right then and there, Boyce is lying his hips off. Because when somebody say he just kind of said, that means whatever he said, this ain't what he said. Boyce look, he scammed a bunch of young black women to invest money in a scammer. That's a known fact.
I'm paraphrasing a little bit in terms of what the minister said. And I hope I don't say it wrong, but basically the bottom line was he did not say one negative word about Yvette Carnell, not one. And in fact, he actually said that he encourages her to use her voice. He says that, she was speaking passionately and from the heart. He respects that. He also said that it's important to express disagreement because that forces you to defend your argument.
It seems that he really loves Minister Louis Farrakhan. He's very appreciative of the advice Louis Farrakhan.
All right, let me try to do it up in here.
Black community. And so,
oh my God, I look a hot mess though. Can I drop the link without showing my face?
Boyce Watkins is actually acting in a very
Can I drop the link without showing my face? Let's see. Let me try it on here, Harry.
You no longer have the hang-ups.
Let's see. Let me see. I'm trying to do it now. Oh, okay, so I was able to drop. So how I do this? Oh, wait a minute. I do it in the comments. Hold on. Oh, no, wait a minute. It is in the comments. So you just grab that, right, Harry? Oh, okay. Well, hop on there. Wait a minute. I don't. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Let me make sure my face ain't seen, cause I ain't done nothing to myself. And I'm in my room. So what do I do now? I forgot. Um, hold on. How do I find out what my link is? Cause this link haven't worked. This the same link I've been using. HTTPS. Yeah, this the same. This the same link I've been using for years. But the last time I tried it, it didn't work. How do I find out where my link at? Yeah, that's what it say on my end too. I'm trying to figure out. Let me see. Share, copy link, live chat, and I'm gonna paste. I'm on StreamYard. All right, try that one. Dang, I wish my hair was done. I look crazy. All right, so there go the new one. Harry, try that one. Oh, guest. Hold on, guest. Invite guests. Copy. Guests can stream this to their own destination. So copy, right? And now I'm gonna paste it. New comment, post comment, paste. There you go. I think I did it. It's the last comment. Harry. Can you do it? Yes. Hey. Why is it not working? Add to stream.
All right, we in there. We in there. It took some time, but we in there.
All right, what's up? up?
You all right? Can you hear me?
What's up?
You all right?
Yeah, how you been?
I've never been better, Angel.
I can hear you. Can you hear?
You all right?
Can you hear me? How you been?
It's like some feedback.
I can hear you. Can you hear? Can you hear? How you been? Oh man, see this tablet I got. Wait a minute. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Dang, I can't really hear you because this tablet is kind of. I gotta get a new tablet, but
Sorry.
let me turn it up just a little bit. Dang. This sucks. Hi, Harry. I love it when you call me Angel. Oh my goodness, that melts my heart.
Can you hear me? You still can't hear me.
This is so horrible that I can't hear you, and I gotta turn my phone up so I could hear you. But this is so horrible. Oh, I know what I could do, Harry. And I gotta turn my phone up so I could hear you. I could actually go live on my phone. Oh, I know what I could do, Harry. And then do the other thing with my tablet.
All right.
As far as the comments with my tablet. So I'm gonna click off of here and click back on. You gonna come back? It's only gonna take a minute.
Yeah.
All right. I love you.
Love you too.
All right. So let me go ahead and click off and come right back.